but let's get to our first segment. The last episode of What If from last week, episode 3. Now, did everybody see this? Vacation, flat tummy tea. Everybody see this?
Yeah, I definitely saw it. It was pretty good.
B. Walt, I didn't. You still on vacation?
You know, I didn't watch that, bro. But no dancing. I want to hear about it because I'm gonna go back and look at him anyway. Don't dance. I want to hear it.
Okay, he said it. You got carte blanche, my guy. Get him flat tummy tea. Flatten their stomach, Nick. Flatten their stomach.
Well, I was thinking, if you want to start off with it, I mean, we're talking about...
No. Fire away. Get it going.
What was last week? Last week was the...
That was the Yellow Jacket. That was the Ant-Man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Right.
So, it was a good episode. I like the idea of them playing with what if the Avengers weren't assembled. And that's really the question. What if the Avengers weren't assembled? And then you have to answer the question of, well, why weren't they assembled? And the why was very, very interesting. And it makes sense. Honestly, one thing that we always have when it comes to Marvel, when it comes to villains, is their reason for being a villain. The reason for doing what they do sometimes can seem rather like contrived. It feels like, in most ways, it's like, come on, really? Like, that's kind of dramatic or like drastic for someone to want to go ahead and do these things or, partake in these actions.
The top.
Yeah, but I mean, the one thing that will make anyone go extreme is revenge and the death or loss of a loved one. And if the death or loss of a loved one is at the hands of an organization that you really can't touch, you'll do all that you can. And that's exactly what happened in this one. That's a great way to say it. Danced around it. Didn't really just blow,
Well, fuck that. I'm a fire in. This dude was murking motherfuckers on a minuscule scale.
Oh, on a minuscule scale. I like that.
Yeah, like
that.
And the thing was, like, the moment he did his first assassination, I was like, okay, all right, this is it. And then, but you immediately, your mind starts to wonder, like, okay, how did this happen? And what's crazy for me is I just watched Ant-Man, so it kind of, I found out a little earlier than I probably would have, because I'm sure they're like, well, no one's seen Ant-Man in like 3 years or watched it or whatever. I watched this shit like a week ago, and so my mind was already thinking like, who could have done this and things like that. So I wasn't surprised that it was Pym, but it was cool to see him in the Yellow Jacket fit as opposed to the actual Ant-Man fit. I thought that was a good touch as well.
It's also that the Yellow Jacket is kind of like akin to War Machine versus Iron Man. It's it's full of nothing but weapons,
Right.
So it's like, out of all the things to see him wear, it made sense. Like, I love how they answered and addressed that. It was like all of that made sense. So it was like, I mean, if you're going to go to war, you're going to put on a suit of war. You're going to go ahead and put on that armor. And that's what he did.
I honestly thought it was the best of the 3 so far.
Ooh.
I liked all the episodes, but I'm a suspense guy. Like, I'm a Nolan fan. I'm like, I like the whole, like, who done it, brain teasing, like trying to figure out the story before they do. So all that was like perfect for me. It was, I thought it was really good. I can't wait for the next one. It's so funny because they come on Wednesday and we do this shit on Monday. So I'm like ready. I'm like ready right now. So I guess that's why B. Walt hasn't seen it yet, because he likes to, well, he's got an obsessive problem. He likes to just OD on stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna finish, wait till they're all out and then watch them all.
Right.
Hold on. So how long are
What would you say, DJ? Like 20, 30 minutes, something like that?
24 minutes.
Yeah, like a sitcom, like a half-hour joint. So you could knock them out tonight if you're not if you're available. You know, if you got, you know, if you was gonna watch a movie, you could watch the 3 right now. Be well. Just a suggestion. You don't have to listen to us at all or do anything you don't want to do. So
Yeah,
it's your right.
Suggestion.
I'm gonna get all 4 knocked out on Wednesday. And the 4th will come.
I mean, they're really good. And you know what? Thinking about it more and more, you're right. This one may be the best.
Yeah, it was. I just, in terms of just how they constructed the story, that was the biggest thing.